Now comes the moment we've all been waiting for, the championship game of the Central Mass playoffs here in the Patriots Girls Flag Football League. It's the 1 seed Leominster taking on the 3 seed Fitchburg. How fitting is it? It's the rivalry that will determine who will reign supreme as Central Mass champion this season in girls flag football. I'm Daniel Bolak, happy to have you along with us here today on FATV for our coverage. Nate Glennie on camera, bringing you all the lovely pictures from Doyle Field here in Leominster. The Raiders took out Leominster 2, 19-0 in the semifinals. It was their first win against Leominster 2 in 3 tries this season, the first time that Fitchburg was victorious over Leominster of any kind in flag football. And now Fitchburg will look for their first win against Leominster 1. But to do that, they will also have to give Leominster their first loss of the season. The Blue Devils a perfect 17-0 coming into this contest. They staved off the 4 seed Ayer Shirley 26-13 in our other semifinal. Ayer Shirley has been a pretty game opponent for Leominster. In fact, the second meeting between those two teams back on the 13th was just a 6-0 win for Leominster 1. Heretofore known just as Leominster. Whereas Fitchburg today, they've only conceded 6 points today, and that was on the very first drive they saw. They've scored 39 in a row since and have not let down. They've played Leominster twice this season. They lost 13-0 and 19-0. We got to see them as the featured game back at Crocker Field on the 26th. Leominster has a lot of players to watch, a lot of great athletes out on the field, but the one I'm most impressed by for the Blue Devils, Haley Jimenez, who wears number 1. She's just a freshman, but she is easily one of the most dangerous players they've got at their disposal. First down, quick dump off the row to Jelani Scalazzo, results in Scalazzo getting her flag yanked immediately. Second down coming for the Blue Devils. And is working as the center, and she's looking to get open for a long ball downfield out of the hands of Giuliani Santiago. The junior trying to connect with the freshman, but was just a bit overthrown. You can see Jimenez was all alone downfield. A flew incomplete third down coming for Leominster. Santiago with the snap, throws left side. It was nicely caught by Jasmine Vasquez. Unfortunately, Vasquez was on the sideline and not eligible. A 3-and-out forced by the Red Raiders. The defense continues to hold. But now the Raiders have to deal with Leominster's defense, and that's quite a tough task. Leominster in the regular season played 15 games. They conceded 2 points per game, 30 in all. Only once did a team in the regular season even score more than once against the Blue Devils. Shamari Rodriguez has the first catch out of the hands of Gianexa Santiago, and a good gain on first down. That being said, Ayer Shirley did just put 2 scores on Leominster in the last game. Leominster responded with 4 in kind. Second down for the Raiders. Gianexa Santiago, the quarterback for the Raiders, an all-around solid player. just as game breaker-like as Haley Jimenez is. Gets the throw off to Zymari Rodriguez. Tries to blast through 2 Blue Devils. If not a first down, she's close to it. It will be 3rd down. That's what I thought I saw from the fingers of the official. Trying to check with our officials, see where exactly the ball is. About 3 yards from the line to gain. Short pass is complete to Shamari Rodriguez. I don't think she gained very much on it. It's pretty close, and Raiders will get that pass off. That's going to be complete. I believe that's earned them a first down. I think they went for it on 4th. I never saw the official signal, so I wasn't sure if they got that 3rd down conversion. The short dump-off pass to get just enough yards for a first tells you that they've got it now. First down, and trying to find by Nellis Pena, who had 2 touchdown catches in the last game against Leominster 2, not able to haul that one in. Raiders will all come to the bench, talk with 2nd-year head coach Anthony Aquendo. Second down, Ginexus Santiago rolling, throws, tipped incomplete by Giuliani Santiago. 2 solid Santiagos. There is a flag on the play. Held here by the official to our left side. Considering where the players are setting up, the penalty goes against Fitchburg. With that drive completed, Leominster will have the ball now. 5 minutes gone in this contest. No score. And you can see Haley Jimenez, when she's got the ball, she is dangerous. Gets a really good gain on first down. Second down coming, and now you see the Blue Devils talking with assistant coach Elijah Martinez. Becky Curley, the coach of the Blue Devils. Giuliani Santiago throws left side, going to be caught. Media Carboni, a freshman, able to come up with that ball and get within 5 yards of midfield. Third down coming for the Blue Devils, making more progress on this drive. Inside 5 to go, so they must pass. Giuliani throws over the middle, caught. Kara Phillips with the catch. And she'll have enough for a fresh set of downs. Blue Devils finding more success here on their second drive of the contest. Carboni comes up to the ball, ready to snap it to the quarterback, and Giuliani Santiago out of the shotgun. Loaded up to her. Pressure from Jax. Throws left side. Incomplete. Out of the reach of Andrea Silva for the Raiders and of Kara Phillips for the Blue Devils. One going for the interception, one going for the touchdown. Neither got what they wanted out of that. Second down, 2 to the left, 1 to the right for the Blue Devils. Floated and nearly intercepted by Silva. Well underthrown for Phillips. Brings up third down. Remember that when the team gets a fresh set of downs in opposition territory, they only get 3 shots at the end zone. Blue Devils come up short. The Raiders will have the ball at their own 5. If they score, they'll have the first strike. Giuliani Santiago throws to the right side, and there's nobody there at all. Just trying to throw that ball down and hope for the best. But nobody in black, nobody in red, nobody at all. Incomplete pass ends the drive. Once again, the Raiders defense coming up strong. Jean-Marie Rodriguez snaps it to Gianexis Santiago on first down, throws. Back to Jean-Marie Rodriguez. Got out of one tackle. She's trying to double back. Finally gets her flag pulled. About 10 yards from midfield. A lot of moves there from the center. Everybody eligible to catch a pass in flag football. The center can be quite a devastating weapon. Jean-Marie Rodriguez gets herself ready. Zymarie Rodriguez to her left. And one receiver split out far to each side for the Raiders. Santiago throws downfield. It's caught by Pena. Pena on her way to the end zone. Gets her flag pulled at the 1. That close to opening the scoring. A great reception by Binelis Pena. The Raiders right on the doorstep, 3 yards, 3 shots from a yard out. But remember that the Raiders inside the Blue Devil 5-yard line means they have to throw passes here. They are not allowed to run the football, as that would be too easy. Raiders will put 3 to the right of Jean-Marie Rodriguez. And a quick throw, Jean-Marie try to get it across the line. She's thinking she completed the process of a catch and then put it over. They'll say she never really had possession. It looked like she was juggling the ball the whole way. I say it's the... There was also a penalty against Fitchburg, which backs the ball up behind the 5-yard line. Because of how penalties work with the 5-yard march off, it means that Fitchburg should be able to run here if they so wanted to. But a pass may still be best. They find Jean-Marie Rodriguez. She puts it across this time. There was pressure. And they're able to get the ball back where it was. Say the flag fell before Jean-Marie Rodriguez could put it across the line. Now 3rd down for the Red Raiders. Trying to break through against this strong Leominster defense. Gianexis Santiago throws it across. It's Pena with the catch. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Fourth score of the day for Binelis Pena. Her first, of course, in this one, and most notably, the first score by the Red Raiders against Leominster 1 this season. The Red Raiders strike first. We'll go for the conversion. 5 yards for a point. but it's knocked out from behind. Silva was the intended receiver, but Phillips gets her hand in there, knocks it away. No conversion. Did hear an official give a time check of 5:25 to go in the first half. 18-minute halves. First down, right back to the center. Media Carboni with the catch, but has her flag yanked after a gain of a few. Don't know how many times this season the Blue Devils have had to deal with playing from behind. So perhaps in a bit of unfamiliar territory here. It'll be Jimenez who's looking to pass it here. She can also run if she doesn't like her options with the handoff. Throws over the middle and nearly intercepted by Gianexa Santiago. Tried something different that time, went to Jimenez to throw it. Now, of course, with all that time, because she wasn't the first person to take the snap, getting the ball handed off to her, she was entitled to run and scramble past the line of scrimmage if she so desired. She liked her options downfield and didn't get what she was looking for. Now, same play she'll run this time. You see 1 juke, 2 jukes, 3 jukes. She's still going, 4 jukes, 5. She's still going, and finally a flag thrown at the end. She threw the ball down. Struck a Raider as well in frustration. There's also a flag well back here. But that's the athleticism of Haley Jimenez there. How many times did she avoid those tackles? Penalty will be against Leominster. They'll march it off. But all that effort still enough for a first down. Now she'll run with it again, running to the right side. She's got a lot of space to run on that right side. She's going right for the pylon. Her flag doesn't fall, and the Blue Devils have a touchdown. That is the speed and the danger of Haley Jimenez. And that ties the game. The first time they ran that play on this drive, she went for the pass, nearly got picked off. They ran the same play again. She got a first down. She ran the same play one more time, and there was nobody who was going to stop her. Giuliani Santiago was looking to throw now, taking her time, taking all 7 seconds. It's intercepted! Picked off by Gianexa Santiago, and she's going to try to bring this back for 2. Her flag falls just past midfield. Oh, how that could have turned the game. My excitement, she may have only gotten 1 point if she brought that back, because I think it's just the value of what is going for in the conversion. But still, heck of a run back there for Gianexa Santiago, who had 3 interceptions in the first game against Ron Dunstable. And then after making that interception, now she's going to come all the way back upfield and get back in her offensive position of quarterback. Also readjust her belt. We are late in the first half here in the championship game at Doyle Field. 6-6 the score. Simon Rodriguez gets the handoff, but not able to get much real estate downfield. Giuliani Scalazzo will have the flagpole there. Based on the time check that was given earlier, there's probably not that much time to go in this first half. And I think as I'm saying that, the more accurate description might be there is no time to go in this first half. I believe we're at the interval here at Doyle Field in the championship game with the score Fitchburg 6 and Leominster 6. This is, I think, going to be a game that's going to take all of the time allotted to decide. And to talk about the athleticism of these two teams, how strong they are. When it came to trying to pick an MVP in Central Mass girls flag football, ultimately, for all the coaches and everyone there to make that decision, they couldn't pick just one player. The Central Mass MVPs this year, Gianexa Santiago for Fitchburg and Jaliani Santiago for Leominster. The two signal callers have been solid players and have really helped to lead their teams this season to where they are. And now both of them playing here in the championship game to see who will reign supreme in Central Mass. And as noted, the winner of this game will also be the number 1 seed going into Gillette. They would play the number 4 seed that Eastern Mass offers, while the loser of this game will be the 2 seed going into Gillette and will play the 3 seed offered by Eastern Mass. I could not find if there were results of a 3rd place game in the tournament played by Eastern Mass, but we know Peabody and Pentucket are the 2 teams that would slot in those bottom 2 spots, as St. Mary's and Winthrop played in the championship game, which St. Mary's won. On the other field, as we speak, Leominster 2 and Ayer Shirley play for 3rd place in Central Mass. But that game matters because whoever loses that game has to play undefeated St. Mary's at Gillette in the quarters. But the winner of that game will get Winthrop instead. Granted, the Vikings have only lost to St. Mary's of Lynn. The Raiders making their way down to the near side of the field. They'll be coming away from us in the second half. The Blue Devils will be coming towards us. Now we'll get ready for play. Second half of 18 minutes. In search of a Central Mass champion. 6-6 the score. After one half of play, here's the first play of the second half. A throw from Gianexa Santiago to Zymari Rodriguez, but it falls incomplete. Second down for the Raiders. As they do on most drives, they must start from their own 5. Pump fake, Santiago rolls right. Good velocity on that one. And just out of the reach of Pena. Pressured from behind by Amelia Carboni. Pena just not able to gather that one in. She's had a very good day for the Raiders. 4 touchdown catches. And quickly 3rd down for the Raiders. Get 4 shots to get past midfield. Raiders will bunch 3 to the right. Chamari. There's the pressure coming. Rolling around, throwing deep downfield. Tipped and intercepted. It's Haley Jimenez who comes up with the pick. And they still haven't tackled her. It's the 3rd or 4th pull by the quarterback in Santiago to finally bring an end to that. And a huge swing of momentum for the Blue Devils. They'll have tremendous field position, probably about 12 yards from goal. As they look to break a 6-6 tie. Jaliani Santiago ready to take the snap on 1st down. Ball goes into the hands of Lena LeBlanc. She's able to get a little bit there on first down. Two more shots for the Blue Devils coming here on this drive. A 6-6 game early on in the second half here in the Central Mass Championship game. Jimenez will line up to the right. Jimenez has all this time now. Just the 7 seconds. Now she's got to go. And she will go right into the end zone for a touchdown. It is just so difficult to tackle Haley Jimenez. It really feels like she's on another level when it comes to her sheer evasiveness. Blue Devils will go for the 1, try to extend it to a 7-point lead. Raiders intercepted the last conversion attempt, and that one will fall incomplete. They wanted to find Jasmine Vasquez, but just overthrown for her. Fell into a pocket where nobody was. Fitchburg had the first strike, but Leominster has had the last 12 points. They lead 12-6. I remember back when Anthony Aquenda was playing with the Red Raiders his senior year, he wore number 1. And oftentimes the Raiders relied on the old mantra, you give it to number 1 and you see what happens. Leominster's using that right now, and they're doing pretty well with it. Jimenez has been quite a force. Next is Santiago on first down to Shamari Rodriguez. That's to the left, has her flag yanked, both of them in fact. One returned to her by Amelia Carboni, the other by Isabella Quinton-Young. Solid gain on first down. That's about 7 or 8 yards. As always, got to get to midfield for the fresh set. Or hope the defense commits a penalty. That's an auto first. And it's going to be a sack on second down. Lena Blank. Santiago dodged once, but LeBlanc was able to stick with her and yank that flag out. Third down coming for the Red Raiders. Trailing 12-6. About 6 minutes gone. $18-minute halves played as they fake the handoff to Zymari. Going all the way to the right side, throws across the field. And that one was intercepted by Kara Phillips. Her flag immediately yanked. Leominster with that solid defense that in the regular season conceded just 30 points. They come up with a pick there on 3rd and long. And they'll get a shorter field to work with. They'll bunch it up on first down. Give it to Carboni. She'll get enough for a first down. She rolls to her right, gets past midfield. About 18 yards to go. Fresh set of downs, so first of 3 shots. Thought they might go with the empty backfield, but now Jimenez lines up to the right of Santiago. Jimenez will take her time, will throw it. Back to Santiago. And her flag does not fall. It's another touchdown for the Blue Devils. For all that she's accomplished as a quarterback, Jeliani Santiago will take the touchdown as a receiver. And Haley Jimenez with 2 touchdown passes, with now 2 touchdown runs, gets a touchdown pass. Flag on the play here. It is caught. Sounds like the penalty was against Fitchburg. So I heard them yell, pick it up. After all, if the penalty was against Leominster, I believe they would be entitled to attempt the conversion again, since it was successful. Now Fitchburg trails by 13. Zymari Rodriguez with a couple of moves. Made 2 jukes, 2 misses. Finally, Carboni gets her flag. But a good gain on first down. Brings it short of the hashes. Second down, Santiago throws. Shamari Rodriguez with the catch that time. Gets a good run there. Not quite at the line to gain. Third down, probably 4 down territory for the Raiders. Halfway through the second half and trailing by 13. That goes in and out of the hands of Shamari. And she signaled immediately, that was on me, I should have had that. And the Raiders know they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They need to find a score and quick. Shamari will get this one, though. Trying to split a couple Blue Devils. Flag will be taken down by Carboni, but good enough for a first down nevertheless. Shamari Rodriguez will get her flags back in order. And the Raiders get ready for a fresh set of downs. Need to find a score on this drive. Roll out to the right. Santiago's flag didn't fall. And grabbing at the ball was LeBlanc. Thrown for Zymari. And that was broken up by Jimenez. Who had the defense there in the back of the end zone, actually jumping all over the top of Zymari Rodriguez and knocking it away. You can see the elusiveness of Gianx Santiago. She's been a talented athlete for Fitchburg High School, and you can see why with all her moves in the backfield. Second down, rolling to the right again, throwing back across. That one's caught. Shamari Rodriguez with the catch, just short of the end zone. Third down coming. Blue Devils looking for a huge stop here that could very well seal the game. Raiders need a score, a stop, and a score. Gianexis throws across, and Phillips is able to knock it down. About 6 minutes left in this game, and it's going to be oh so difficult for the Raiders to come away with this one. Leominster knows some smart play here late will seal this one up and keep their undefeated season going. The Blue Devils did not go undefeated last year. They lost to St. Mary's of Lynn in the regular season. They beat them back, though. New quarterback Tobin Lay, a freshman, will step in. First down, a handoff. That one going to Palicier Sanchez. In this championship game, the Blue Devils cycling in some new personnel, knowing they've probably got this lead secured. Now cycling back to Giuliani Santiago at quarterback. She'll throw to her left. Quinton Young cannot make the catch, though. Try to go back to the center on that one. The cowbells you hear. Leominster 2 had another score. Sounds like they called full time in the third place game. So here's the final game of the night, the championship game. Leominster currently leading, and Lena LeBlanc not able to come up with that catch. Just overthrown for her. Leominster still waiting on the sideline, probably taking as much time as they can before telling everyone they want to punt it. Unless they think of actually wanting to go forward here on fourth down. Which I imagine could only be done, frankly, from a clock management perspective. But no, this was just a case, I think, of they didn't have to say they wanted to punt immediately, but instead try to take as much time as they can off the clock and then say they'll punt. Leave the opportunity there. Now the teams march down the field. Fitchburg would have to score, get a stop, and score again. The clock is heavily against them. They open this game with a score. We'll see if they can close this game with a score. Drop pass on first down to Shamari Rodriguez. As it goes, sometimes, with the weather, the humidity tonight, may have rained a little bit as well. Second down, Santiago under a lot of pressure. Great spin, second spin. Beautiful evasiveness. This time, Shamari Rodriguez is able to get the catch. But boy, Giulianis Colazo had such great pressure on Gianexis Santiago. A lesser quarterback would have been easily sacked. But not with Gia in the backfield. That was just tremendous. Fortunately tonight, the weather has been like a old Blockbuster customer who rewinds their tape. It has been kind. There's the throw and the catch made by Pena. Spin move around midfield. Looks like it freshens the downs. The Raiders know they don't have time to waste. If they want to get one more score before the end of this game, Pena does make the catch. Gets her flag taken by Phillips. Maybe about a minute left to play. As the Raiders look for one more score here in the Central Mass Championship game. Low to the right, Shamari Rodriguez with the catch. Her flag taken about 13 yards short of goal. Maybe a little more than that. The last play of the game here. Santiago makes the catch on the snap, throws right side. Shamari Rodriguez gets past the 5-yard line, gets her flag yanked. I think I lost count of the downs at one point, so one more play. In fact, this is 3rd down. One last chance to score. Seriously this time. Santiago with the throw. Through to Blue Devils and incomplete. And that is the whistle for full time. The Leominster Blue Devils are Central Mass champions. Tied at the half, but 2 second-half scores by Leominster seals a 19-6 victory. And they'll remain undefeated going to Gillette. The Raiders played tremendously today, but how well the Blue Devils played and how well Haley Jimenez played when she had the ball. She ran for 2 scores. She threw one to Jaliani Santiago for a 3rd. Was undeniably the best player in this contest. The Blue Devils now a perfect 18-0 going into the postseason, where they'll get who is ruled as the lesser of Peabody and Pentucket, while Fitchburg at Gillette on Flag Day, July the 14th, will get the greater of who is ruled between Pentucket and Peabody in the state playoffs. But another great game between these two teams. Leominster still proving how difficult they are to beat, how stingy they can be defensively, how strong they are all around. But Fitchburg gave them a game, put the Blue Devils behind. They had the opening score in this contest. Leominster was able to strike before the interval and then was able to break through twice more to come away with the victory. The team clad in black and blue will be the top seed from Central Mass going to Gillette. The Raiders will also be going to Gillette, as we mentioned. So will Leominster 2. The secondary team of Leominster High School made up primarily of middle schoolers, who the Raiders were able to vanquish for the first time in the semifinals. As a gift of water for Elijah Martinez. Dumped a whole water bottle on his back. And now the ladies from Leominster will get together for a group photo to commemorate their Central Mass title. Leominster 2 will be there at Gillette, so will Ayer Shirley. And I believe so will we. We hope you'll join us there as well. Again, that'll be July 14th, Flag Day. June 14th. I'm saying July. I'm already thinking way too far ahead. June 14th, on a Friday, on Flag Day, Flag Football Championships from Gillette Stadium. We hope you'll join us for that as well, where you'll get to see all these wonderful teams and the best the East has to offer. But we'll call it here. As Becky Curley runs for her life, she is not able to avoid the dousing of the water. As it goes, the head coach has got to get wet too for an achievement well deserved. Leominster Blue Devils are Central Mass champions. The Raiders are runners-up, but still a tremendous season for Anthony Aquendo's ladies, and still some more football to be played. We hope you'll join us And we thank you for joining us here tonight. For Nate Glennie here, and for everyone who's helped assist us at Leominster, and for Jack Reed, the commissioner of the Central Mass League. And for everyone else, again, I'm Daniel Bolak saying thank you for tuning in. We hope to see you next time. Until then, so long from Leominster.